Welcome back to another episode of The Infected, and in today's episode, the plan is to build more greenhouses in the area. I would like to have one greenhouse per vegetable or fruit, and so we're going to have 5 total greenhouses. I do have all the wood ready, all the material that is needed for the greenhouse. The greenhouse does need 10 wood logs, 60 planks, 8 coppers, and 30 glass. First one, let's go ahead make it as tight as possible. So we'll have it right next to the other greenhouse. Then we can start filling up everything. So the next few episodes are probably going to be really short, as I know I'm going to do a refrigerator episode and just make probably 10 refrigerators. And then after that, so many plates that are needed. But yeah, after that, I do plan on doing an episode of Cooking with Flying. So we're going to be making a bunch of meat stews, veggie salads, and fruit salads. Okay, 8 coppers, and then here is 20 glass, and then we're just going to need 10 more glass, and then we'll have our first of 4 finished. There we go. And then so I do plan on filling all these up. I think this is 27 total in here. I'm probably going to do the same, 27 total planter boxes. I do have a lot of planks up there that are ready. That's why I brought these planks down. And we got health issues. So the one thing that I did do is I turned off a bunch of lights just because my lag is so bad. It's not bad, but I'm at like less than 20 frames. And so right now it's about 25. So it's actually raised up a little bit, but it's really bad in this area. And so at least this has helped out quite a bit with turning half the lights on. I do like how it looks. I like how it comes down at an angle. So if anything, I'm just going to shut them all off. But right now we will keep them at least half on. Okay, and this should be the third one now completed. And I don't think it's going to fit here. But I think I'm going to plan on adjusting this because that's where the door is. I don't know if I'm going to keep the door here. I know I was saying I was going to take it out in time, but at least for now, I'm probably going to have to move it over. So let me get this organized. All these are empty cases. This is actually a case back from our main base, as I had a bunch of seeds there. And so this is going to help with getting all these filled up. So yeah, let me get this all organized and then we'll get our next greenhouse in. Okay, so I just saw that it can't fit underneath because of the bridge. So that's not going to work there. So I think these next 2 are going to go on the other side of the stairs. Let's make sure we can get a stairs inside before I start filling this out. Yep, stairs can go in. So let's go ahead, get this one filled out. There we go. 4 completed, 1 more to go. I'm wondering if this is like the best spot for these. I should have put them on the other side, but then the only reason why I didn't put them over there is because I have all these log holders over here. And I always get regrowth right here coming, but I really don't get that much regrowth here. Okay, changing it up. This is now going to come over here. Just make sure we're parallel. Something like this. Then we can walk down. I like that. I like it. And so the reason why I don't want it over here is because I do want to build like a swimming area here. So I do want to have like a deck coming around and then like a food center. Like this here is probably going to move closer. So let's get this final one filled out, and then we have a bunch of planter boxes that we have to make. Okay, there we go. We got our 5 total greenhouses that I wanted to build. I do have a bunch of planks ready to go. Then I'm just going to fill up this thing 3 by 9. So we'll see you when it's all filled up. Okay, finishing out the last couple planter boxes. This did take a while because I had to go chop more trees down. So we got our first greenhouse, well actually the second one, all set up. So what should we grow in here? Okay, so since I think I need melons for energy, and I'm going to empty that out of melons, might as well make this my melon. We'll have it closer to the base, closer to where we work. So I'll get all these filled up, and then we can get started on the next greenhouse and adding all the planter boxes in and getting that one completed out. There we go, first one completed. So now we got to get our ghost images set here. It's really difficult to put these ghost images during the winter time. Actually, it's not that bad during the night. I can actually see, but during the daytime, it's virtually impossible. So now, why am I making such huge greenhouses and having greenhouses having their own vegetables in each? The reason is because I want to start working on crafting a bunch of fruit salads, veggie salads, meat stews, and I just want to have, whenever I need to craft it, I just want to have it ready for me right then and there. So this is the easiest way for me to mass produce, is just have a room of its own. And so when the new update comes out, when we're able to start crafting the MREs, those require us to have veggie salad, fruit salad, meat stew, and then I forget what else is supposed to be part of it. But I know I want to make a bunch of those because I don't think they're going to be spoiling. And so we can keep those ones in their chest. And even still, even if they do spoil, then we'll have a refrigerator just for it. So yeah, that's the basic reasons, is that I want to start mass producing food. And this is the only way that we can mass produce. All right, so we'll get these all filled out and I'll see you in a few moments. Okay, because I took all the melons in here, I think I'm going to add, I think the best thing is potatoes because I have the most potatoes in here. So let's go get the potato seed, switch it out with the melon seed. Then we can start adding melons to this, not melons, potatoes to this place. Probably start taking some cucumber plants because our health's starting to go down because I have my sweater and we're overheating in here. So we can get our health back up, and let's go ahead and eat the food. Then might as well just finish this out. There we go, our potato room's all ready. So yeah, now back to this room over here. Not sure exactly what room that's going to be, but we'll finish that out and then we'll add our seeds into it. Okay, our next greenhouse about to get completed, and I've decided that I want to have this one be watermelons. So then we can have our fruit on one side, our vegetables on the other. There we go, watermelons are now completed. Now to work on our next, only 2 more to go. This one will probably be corn, and then I'll probably have this one be our cucumbers. Yeah, let's get this all completed and we'll see you after it's done. Okay, our next greenhouse almost completed. There we go. And then this is going to be our corn. Hey, there we go. Corn's all planted already. And the final one is going to be our cucumbers. So same thing, got to lay this all out, get all the planter boxes in, and then we can add our cucumbers to the greenhouse for the last one. Okay, our final greenhouse. This is going to be the cucumbers. We can see the corn's growing as we speak. So we'll get all these filled up, which should be really quick, and then we'll get started on the next part of the project. And our very last plant. There we go. Cucumbers now done. Let's kind of check on these, see if these are ready. Yep, our melon plants are done. Looks very nice. Same thing with the watermelons, nice and fat. So yeah, we're going to be ready for mass production on, it's going to be 2 episodes away before we start that. Corn's not ready yet. But I do like how these look. They turned out really good. Okay, so next thing that I do want to do is I want to close this area off. Super difficult to see, but we'll get this lined up right in the center as best as possible. And I hope that works there. Yeah, it looks like it will. Wooden fence. Oh, that works perfectly. So there's going to be no gap there. That's awesome. Another thing that I want to do, and I'm just going to put up a ghost image for it now. I might complete this tonight, is I do want to close these off. Because I'm tired of the animals coming up here, and then they get stuck up at the top, and then I'm working inside, and they're just constantly crying. Let me out, let me out. So we are going to start putting gates up in this place to lock them out. So now hopefully this gate works in between. It's a little bit, we're going to have some gaps, but the animals aren't going to be able to get in there. So I think that's looks good. That's what I'm going to do for all these entryways. Like this one here. Probably even going to chop this down and just have this one door be the entryway, at least for now, until like I really start closing up this area and then not really want to use it. But yeah, I think I'm going to do this for every single section. I really like that. But we're not going to do that right now because we are working on our greenhouse area and I would like to get this completed. I think these are going to be in the way. So let's get our fences up. Super difficult to see, especially when you have an axe in your hand. And that's still parallel. Looked like it was turning inwards. Yeah, I cannot see anything right now. Why must it always be like, I like it when it's not wintertime? There we go. And I'm putting these up just in case if we're inside, we won't get attacked and them destroy our building. And I gotta rebuild it. So now it's just add these ghost images. Still not sure what I'm going to do on this other side. how all this is going to get connected. Like, I think I just, right here, close it off. There we go. Now they won't be able to get in through that way. And then probably just gonna line up a gate so it's centered. I might have to change this up. It just depends if, will this work? Like, I can't even tell. And so I think this is where the gate's got to go. If it's off a little bit, then it's off a little bit. But right now I can't even tell. Okay, let's see. Will our fence work over here? I think I'm going to turn it in. So then that's connected there. No access. Then let's do our little gate thing here. Okay, can't really even tell. I mean, I can see there's a big gap here, big gap, but I don't think they're going to be able to get inside. So let's get all these filled up. I do need a lot of rope. I don't think I have any rope here. With logs and copper. So I'm going to go ahead and bring all the material over, and then we'll get this fence all filled out. Okay, coming up to the final couple fences. One more fence left to build. 3 more logs. And I do like how this turned out. I like having it its own separate area. And I do plan on building more of these gates going around. That's probably going to be tonight's live stream. And we'll talk about that in just a moment, as we are in desperate need of some energy because we are really, really tired. You see that? So I got a lot of melons. So now I'm going to be able to raise our energy up to the max. Should take about 10 to 12 total melons to be able to do that. I do really like this setup. Not having it mixed with the cucumbers and the corn that I had in there. And then now I'm able to get full health with just 12 total, 13 total melons that we can eat. And yeah, all our greenhouses are nice and full. Looks good. And then yeah, I like having this area closed off. So no animals are going to be allowed in this area. And then again, hopefully when I get all these gates in at whatever entrances I am going to have, this is going to lock down the base, I'm hoping, because I still get spawns of coyotes, bears, foxes in this area, but they do try to walk up. Like, I do want to put one at each of the bridges, so there's basically going to be no access to this section. On the next episode, I do plan on adding more refrigerators to this place. I'll probably add 10 total, and then I'll probably set them up here, because I really want this to just be our forging area and just have our aluminum ingots come all the way down, maybe have our shelves coming across for excess storage. And so I'm probably going to move all this upstairs. And the reason why I came over here is because I need some food. We'll eat some protein, get our drink up. Make sure we save. So yeah, I'm going to build more refrigerators. And then for tonight's stream, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on YouTube, I really would like to finish out the floor, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to that because I don't have enough wood outside cut. And then another thing that would be nice is start making their own little sections, so I can make, like this section here, a refrigerator section. I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try to get this all organized to what I think is best. And we need it close to the greenhouses, so I don't have to run too far bringing materials. I don't want to have it like on the opposite side. So yeah, that's what I'm going to figure out tonight, is probably getting all the second floor completed, and probably start adding more of our single item benches. So like we'll have our crafting area for the electrical parts. That's what this area is here for. But I mean, I'm probably going to end up closing it off, so then I could just walk up. Okay, this is my electrical parts. Over here is going to be my mechanical, but mechanical was probably going to be over on that side because that's where I have the iron. But yeah, we're going to figure that out tonight. Not going to figure that out today, because the main focus of today's episode was to get this greenhouse all set up and completed. So with that, this will complete our episode for today. Thanks again for watching this infected gameplay. We will see you on the next video.